Shiba, 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 Shiba. Oh, sorry, I was just doing a seance to gather up all the energy to push Shiba to 1 penny. Is Shiba Inu going to go to a penny? Everybody has now talked about it. And Shiba is ripping here. And I am in Shiba. I actually got in it through the whole account at it last night. The whole Coinbase account. Because I saw this pattern forming on the 15. Actually, you see it better on the 1 hour chart here. But we're getting this nice little triangle there. And all it has to do is break up over the bodies of these candles here and break up over this high at 3525. And Shiba could run some more. Now there's a lot going on with the burns, the NFT thing that just started happening. I believe Lauren had something on that where it was, I'm not sure how many coins have been burned so far, but Shiba's getting burned up pretty fast, and the hype is still carrying Shiba. The daily chart on Shiba looks really good. Yeah, you can see that big initial run up, nice consolidation, breaking out of that. So it's not far from making all-time highs. I think we pushed that. I would say the next big resistance area will be this 5 area. What is that? 405. That's where we'll probably see it pop to if it breaks the all-time high and then slow down there before having to consolidate again. But let's talk about some of the other coins and see what's happening with them. Bitcoin still having a pullback, but holding the 10-day as of now. Like I said, it could pull all the way back down to the 50-day, but we really want to see 60,000 hold up. This will be the first time 60,000 held up as support, and then we should have no problems getting back over 65K. I think Bitcoin is going to do it. It just needed a pullback. We hit major resistance for all-time highs, so it needed to take a break. We'll see. You know, the weekend's usually hot. It does look like, Shiba's already breaking out. Let's see if we have any other runners. No, really, Shiba's the biggest runner as of now. CRV's up about 60 cents. Cents up 10% on the day. This one looks like this one. This one's close to pushing for all new highs. Break a 450. We could see all new highs there. I did notice Polygonmatic got this break of the downtrend and is now climbing again. Polygonmatic, I'm starting to turn bullish on. If it breaks that 180, which I like what it's looking like right here on the daily, got a nice little U shape, nice little cup right above the 10-day moving average. And it's not far from pushing. Like Matic has underperformed. To me, the whole entire time, Matic has underperformed. So I'm expecting it to have a big breakout at some point. Either this year or next year. But the way it looks now, it may be coming soon here. So as of last night, it was... What is that? Half a quadrillion burned since launch. So that's over half the supply. Is that include? Are you including what they gave Vitalik? What is it? Whatever his name is, the Ethereum guy. Yeah, on the 15-minute here, Shiba looks like it may break out while we're live streaming here. We may see a nice move happen here soon. Another nice move up. So, okay. Let's hop into Solana. Ruben's asking about Solana. Of course, there's a few more coins I'll cover, but we are going to be keeping a close eye on Shiba as it is getting very close to possible breakout. Yeah, Solana had that nice bounce. I think I said it some point last week or something. I got in here in these downs. I bought one Solana around like 150, 160. It did have a nice breakout to 200. At the moment, though, it just looks like it's testing 200. Very close to all-time highs. But it just looks like some consolidation. Yeah, so there's the 1 hour chart. We want to see this downtrend break on the 1 hour chart. So if it does not hold, basically, if it doesn't hold above 192, Solana could dump there. But if it can hold above 192 and break up, I mean, basically it just needs to break 200 strong and hold 200 as support. But yeah, this Solana may try to, depending on what Shiba does. Now, see, if Shiba starts going crazy, I don't know what effect it's going to have on the crypto markets, because a lot of people might just run into Shiba. Solana is definitely a good pick. I like Solana. Actually, on this 1 hour here, you can see, I can actually see perfectly. Yeah, so yeah, it's 192 right across there. That was the previous resistance, previous pivot point. We bounced there. So yeah, this should be pretty strong support. It is confirmed twice, once here, once here. But if it doesn't break, it'll come down one more time. And if it does, and like I said, it could crack there or it could bounce. But Solana's looking good for a possible rip here soon. Let's see. And then Lauren, you said VeChain. Let's go look at VeChain. There's VeChain. So VeChain has broken its downtrend. Let me go to the daily chart where I draw these downtrends at. Whoa, that's not it. What did they hit? One range. There we go. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so that was that big wedge on VeChain. It's broken over now. VeChain just needs to break 15 cents. Break at 15 cents, I can see it back up to 25, no problem. Nice uptrend there on the daily. So continuing bullish momentum with that uptrend. It's broken this, so we can go ahead and take that off. Yeah, VeChain looking not too bad. So let's take a look at some of the other coins. Whew, yeah, boy, Shiba is getting close. Testing 3.4 right now. And it's breaking through it. Not a ton of selling. But we got a lot more buying below us than there is selling above us right now. So I would say that it'll probably go through this area pretty quickly here. Cardano. Still not breaking this triangle, man. I just don't know about Cardano. I just don't know. I mean, it is uptrending nicely, but this one has so many, like anytime it comes to a breakout point, it just has a lot of problems. There's a lot of selling pressure in that for some reason. Ooh, AGLD has really dumped off. Has come down to like this $3 area. 310 possibly. Maybe that holds up as support right now. Looks like it's going to dump right through it. But that is a very, very ugly downtrend. Needs to bounce. If it bounces, it could stay in this channel and consolidate for a while. But cracks out of that, it's probably going to drop to 250. Algo popping out of its triangle just barely, but Algorand needs to get over $2 if it's going to continue to run. think all-time highs were 3 on Algo, 325. So Algo does have room to get up there. But just got to break 2. What else we got? Cosmos Atom. I mean, what can I say? What can I say about Cosmos Atom that I've not already said? Breaking out of this triangle. Over 35 again, even pushed up to 37. I'm looking forward to break over 40 soon. Not breaking as hard as I'd like to see out of this triangle yet, but there was some selling pressure, and now today we got buying pulling in again. I will get to more of the questions in a second. I'm still holding my CGLD swing. It's pulled back a little, but holding that 10-day there, I still think that's going to curl up and break $7 here soon. If it doesn't, if it starts cracking the 630 area, I'm going to lock that out, and I'll just get back into it when it drops. But CGLD on the daily chart actually has a very nice uptrend right now. I'm going to take this line here we were using as support and use that as the new uptrend. Oh yeah, that's nice. Now that CGLD is on an uptrend, this will be a great scalp and swing crypto if it stays on it. Like next time it comes down and starts to bounce a little. Yeah. We'll definitely be watching CGLD pretty closely here. Very low supply coin. Dogecoin, man, I'm telling you, she might kill Dogecoin. If we see she break out anymore, we could see Dogecoin dump out of this consolidation. It's struggling to get back over 25 cents. It's tried, but it seems like all the hype Dogecoin had is gone. I'm not seeing much about Dogecoin anymore, especially now. If Shiba breaks out here for these new all-time highs. Polkadot looking pretty good, still climbing. Just trying to get through that 45 area. It's struggled there. As soon as it breaks that, it could get up to 50. If not, like I said before, coming down on the trend line. It's nice that we got trend lines now. When you have an uptrend, it's a lot easier to catch these moves, buy these dips off the trend line, and then sell them when they rip way up off of it. So let's see. Let's get into some of these comments. We got a few comments here. So Daniel B has a question. Let's say Bitcoin will reach its top in the next 3 years. 1 million per coin. What's the next step for Bitcoin? Well, who's to say Bitcoin will get to 1 million? I mean, that's a reach to me. Because if you got people who's using it as legal tender, which we do, El Salvador, Paraguay is about to follow, especially if Bitcoin continues to rip. El Salvador is going to be looking pretty good. They probably will get a lot of their economic problems fixed, unless, the people who had their government are just going to pocket all the money. But either way, somebody's going to make a lot of money. But people are trading and transacting in Bitcoin like the US dollar now at this point, and other cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin will continue to be a currency. Now, if you listen to Charles Allen, the interview I had with the CEO of BTCS, the crypto proof of stake node securing company, he was saying, what was he saying? I just forgot. He was saying something about he doesn't look at Bitcoin as anything pretty much but as a store of value like gold. So if people are going to use it as a store of value, then of course the price is going to go up and down just like it does with gold or silver stocks or anything like that. So, and Bitcoin is only a layer 1 solution. It's only the one blockchain. There can be other layers built on top of Bitcoin. So, I mean, even though there's not much on Bitcoin now, the Taproot thing showed that you can get new stuff on the blockchain, and it's supposed to be easier. So I would say the next year or two, you're going to see tons of applications popping up on the Bitcoin blockchain. So it's not going to just be Bitcoin. There's going to be other, and there already is, other applications built on top of it. There's more value to Bitcoin than just store of value or used as a currency. Like Bitcoin has a whole technological advancement behind it in the way that it transacts data and holds and transmits data. It's faster, more secure than anything else we've ever had. So, Lauren, you're saying slow bleed to death. I don't think so with Bitcoin. I mean, even if let's say Bitcoin did go to 1 million, well, what would stop it from coming back down to 50,000? You know, if everybody doesn't want Bitcoin, they're going to sell it. It's all a belief system, especially nowadays. I mean, look at DWAC in the stock market. It went crazy because of all the hype around it. She's getting very close. So, I mean, like, I don't think Bitcoin's going to die because there's other projects. Bitcoin will at least be used as a store of value for some people. Maybe not everybody, may not have the hype it's had, but more than likely we're seeing more institutions. We're seeing multiple Bitcoin ETFs coming into the stock market and the financial markets. So, I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's looked at as a lot of people look at it as a store of value. A lot of people, like I said, transacting. There's a lot of different things. Now, could there be other coins that come and steal some of the market cap from Bitcoin? Absolutely. We see that all the time, and that's why we look at the, what is this called? The Altcoin index. The Altcoin season index. Whoops. So here's the Altcoin season index. When Bitcoin is going down, altcoins are usually going up. So if Bitcoin's going down in price because people are selling, but the altcoins are going up because people are buying, well, then altcoins are going to be stealing some of that market cap. But it's just the same thing in the stock market, where if you got Google and you've got Microsoft continually fighting for market cap, or Google and Amazon, you know, not everybody in the world is going to be in Amazon. But people who invest in both are going to be moving money back and forth. When Google drops and Amazon's low, they're going to buy Amazon and ride it back up. And when Google's down, they're going to buy that and ride it back up. Vice versa. You know, it's no different. So Bitcoin and Solana, or Bitcoin and Ethereum, there's going to be give and take on the market cap. All this is just free market principles, though. It's just all competition. Like, there's people working on the Bitcoin blockchain to further it, just like there's people working on Ethereum 2.0 and people working in the Cosmos ecosystem and on Algorand and Cardano and all that. So the market caps are going to do what they do. You're going to see competition. You're going to see some worth more than some others at some times, and then other times other coins will be higher. You know? Let's see, Putin said a week ago that Bitcoin can be used as a small currency exchange but between people, but never for big deals because of volatility. Well, that's why there's coins other than Bitcoin that are used for that purpose. Like stellar lumens are not quite as volatile. They have a little volatility, but they have a pretty big coin, a pretty big supply, and they can continue to inflate that supply if they want, if people are going to be transacting in it. But if they don't want to transact in LXM, there's so many different coins that address any problem you can think of that there could be. It's already getting addressed by one blockchain or another, or one application or another. Like, if I go into the Cosmos ecosystem, there are 256 plus applications being built in the Cosmos ecosystem. Some of those are already built, and some of them are already doing really well, like the persistence blockchain. So, there's a lot of speculation in cryptos, but the place where there's not any speculation is that it's happening. Crypto is already I don't even say crypto, I don't say blockchain technology is already interrupting every sector. That's not a opinion or a guess or speculation or anything. That is just a fact. All you got to do is just do the research. You just Google what blockchain technology for whatever you can think of. If you want, restaurant solutions, I'm sure there's some type of blockchain restaurant solution that's coming out, if it's not already out. So we're going to see a lot of that stuff. They're not going anywhere. And just like the stock market too. The stock market has thousands of stocks in it. Because I hear people say, well, if there's thousands of cryptos, how's that going to make any of them valuable? Well, hell, there's thousands of stocks, and they're all valuable in different ways. So why would it be any different with all these different crypto projects? That's basically, a stock is a share in a company. You get paid a dividend if it's a dividend paying thing. If you own enough of the stock, you'll be at the board meetings. Cryptos, you're buying a coin. It's just a share into a company. It's just not a company headed by a CEO if it's decentralized. There are some centralized cryptos, which are just the same as the stock market company, but the decentralized ones, it's still the same. It's still a company. It's just ran by the coin holders. So it's more of a public company. Like, the thing with blockchain is it's like, it's a great form of free market, but it takes the human stupidity of crowd mentality and one person ruling everything mentality. It gives like a balance to everything. So that's really outside of that. I'm getting a little bit more deeper into blockchain and where I think it's really going to go and stuff. But to the point of the stock market, they're very similar. You like, not every single crypto has the same purpose. Bitcoin's a store of value, like I said, and the God's token for God's Unchained is just a commerce token to be able to interact in that game for the NFTs that you're buying. So let's see, Elvis, you're back. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Hopefully get your table soon here, Daniel B. I know you need to get some food. You get cranky when you get hungry. Ruben's got some ideas for some various future projects. I'd like to hear those. Yeah. Well, I that's what I say. If you're going to, well, not everybody wants the, you're right, Lauren. I would say build your own blockchain, make your own coin, because that's just the type of entrepreneur I am. I would rather just do my own things because I just have a real problem with authority. I don't know why, just, personal things in my head. But still, working on blockchains can make you a lot of money. You don't have to create your own thing to be successful. There's plenty of people who will go buy companies, like we said all the time in the stock market. People, some new CEO or something, or new owner will come in and buy a small company and turn it around. You can do that with drop shipping. If you can go, there's marketplaces online. You can go find websites that people's built for drop shipping and buy their drop shipping website from them and buy an actual cash flowing asset. Of course, it's not a passive cash flowing asset because it's a business, so you got to run it, but you don't always have to create your own. That's just my personal preference. Yeah, see, I mean, you could do. Yeah, see, so you got ideas for that too. Boy, Shiba is really teasing today. But that's the thing with blockchain technology. The possibilities are endless. So there's going to be a lot of money in it. When you have a marketplace where nobody's really in control, you're going to see the projects with the best customer service, the most ease of use. That's the biggest thing. Like, most people don't want to know everything about their Apple phone. They just want to know how to use it. They want to be able to get on Facebook. They don't want to know how the insides of Facebook really works. They don't want to see who's the people sitting on the other side of the screen reading their comments every day. Nobody wants to know all that. They just want to be able to get on there and use it. So as more applications build on these different blockchains, the ones with the most ease of use, to me, are the most valuable. Let's see, let's check some other coins here while we're waiting. See, how's Ethereum? Oh, yeah. Oh, Ethereum broke its downtrend. Did it hit a new high? I think it did the same thing yesterday. I don't think it did hit a new high. No, it didn't hit a new high yet. Yeah. So, but it probably is going to. Looking at this daily chart here, the bodies, this body of this top of this candle, it's like 4170. If it breaks over that, which it's close, $2 away, then we could see Ethereum push up to 4,500. We're more than likely going to see all-time highs on Ethereum. If it doesn't pop up there again, I would be pretty surprised. But looking pretty good. Now, if you got any persistence, if you're in the Cosmos ecosystem, if you got any while it was down here in the 6 and 7 range, nice job. I got a little bit, but not as much as I wanted. Voyager token still in this downtrend, but still slowly building this nasty consolidation of volatility on this thing, but very close to making a move one way or the other. If you don't have Voyager, definitely check it out. It's free commissions. You have a massive amount of coins, but there's a link in the description for that. This was a little weird back here. But they have a loyalty program now where if you have a certain amount, I can't remember the exact amount, I think it's maybe 100 VGX tokens, maybe 500, something like that, you gain 7% interest on it. But if you hold a certain amount in your account, you open up the loyalty rewards program and you get more than 7%. You also get Voyager back when you make trades on the Voyager application. So there's a lot of things going on. I think is going to be really neat that exchange has that a lot of other exchanges don't have. And if you're on the stock side, Voyager is a public company on the OTC markets. I think the ticker symbol is VYGCF, if I remember correctly. Litecoin is probably my biggest disappointment. When I got into cryptos in December, I really expected Litecoin to catch up to Bitcoin and Ethereum. not like be at 50,000, but their rips compared to Litecoin's rips, just not been there. I mean, Litecoin did make new highs this last rip up to 414, but I was expecting Litecoin to be up to run up to 1,000, and it just is just underperforming against the rest of them. Let's see, Shiba coming back over 34. So we'll give the stream like 10 more minutes here to see if Shiba's going to break out. And if there's any other coins y'all want me to check out, I can do that. Boy, this is one of the new ones. That thing's volatile. NMR, if you're not familiar with Numira or Numera, however you say it, this one is really interesting. If you're in the stock market, this is one to check out if you like the stock market too, because they use artificial intelligence and have like competitions for strategies. But it's basically a decentralized stock market hedge fund. So if you want to participate, you can. I think you stake NMR and then you get profits from the AI trading in the stock market. I think that's how it works, if I remember correctly. That's one I'm going to be doing more research on. Oh, Shiba. Let's go on a 5 minute because we're getting real close. About 3414. That's real close to there, Lauren, but there's not really a lot of selling at 314 as of yet. So we got a little bit more buying in there. But there's just a lot of selling above 3.4 in general. So, I will be doing a video more in depth on Shiba. I'm going to do it as soon as I can. I may record it tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday. Yeah, look at that beautiful daily chart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all Shiba has to do is just push over these highs and it's going to be another move up. And we are right close to it. But it may take a while. It may have to consolidate. I mean, it's building up for the breakout. But there still is a lot of supply of Shiba. So it's not going to be like a super, super massive rip like we see on Bitcoin or... Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends. This was a pretty big rip comparatively, though, for this price. So even this rip here is pretty decent size for this price. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens on Shiba. Let me look. I'm gonna look at the chart closer at some of these time frames. So there's our 15 minute. Yeah, we're just basically riding up this 10-day. So if it's going to break out on this move, it's got to stay above the 10-day. The 50 still got a way to catch up. Really not much selling. I mean, there was this big, you can see these big buying volume bars here. And then one big selling bar. And one bar there. But the rest of this Not that much selling. So people, mainly people who are buying Shiba are holding on to it, at least for now. Let's see what the live coin watch is on it. Let's see how many holders there are now. I think this is the right one. I think. I don't know. So many different these websites with different information. Where is it at? $761,000, so we're still going up. And they just tweeted that out, looks like a little while ago. Public.com, whatever that is, tweeted about Shiba Army in Brazil. We're the biggest exchange in the country. Now allows to trade. Oh, they're allowed to trade in the Brazilian currency. Now, if you've been following me, you know I'm bullish on South American countries. I've been saying they're the ones who are adopting crypto more than anybody. Yeah, you can just see all the excitement and action around Shiba, man. You can buy Shiba in ATMs now. Let's see. You guys see that? CoinCloud blog. Find your nearest cloud coin DCM. Here we go. There we go. Let's see how many Bitcoin and Shiba ATMs. Oh Lord, there's a ton of them around Milwaukee right now. I don't see the whole United States though. Oh, we gotta do it by states. Damn. Oh, here we go. Show all locations. There we go. Why are we looking at EKG charts? I guess they're kind of a little bit like they do kind of look like stock charts look like EKG charts. Yeah, Ruben. I mean, I think there's, Lord have mercy. Look at all those ATMs. Look, they're even out here in Hawaii. Come on. Come on. If you can get Shiba straight from all these ATMs, and Bitcoin too for that matter. They don't have any in the rest of the world. So basically the South America and North America, not Canada for some reason, is definitely, we're definitely trying to embrace cryptos. If we could just get our dumb government to embrace cryptos instead of reject it. But that's interesting. I don't know if that's interesting to anybody else, but I just wanted to see that map to see how many ATMs they had. Public is like Facebook for trading. Any stocks you buy or sell on there is publicly listed to your profile. Yeah, Yeah, when China said screw the cryptos, America's like, hold my beer. Well, that's what I'm saying. We just got to get the. I don't know. I don't know. The more, you know what? We don't even need them involved. We don't even need the government to continue to push for crypto adoption. Just keep sharing these videos. Keep putting the word out there. Share other crypto channels videos. Try to educate as many people as you can on cryptos, especially decentralized ones, because to me that is going to be the savior of our economic world that is a disaster, a dumpster fire, raccoon on a stick in a trash can, a hobo's trash can that he's cooking from some paper he set on fire. I mean, I don't even know how else to explain our economics right now, other than that. So we've opened a new day here. Stormx popping a little bit. I'm on the 5-minute chart. Let me get out of the 5-minute. A little pop. So Shiba looks like it's going to have a pullback, at least for a little bit. Tried to get up there, but couldn't quite get up there. We got strong support at, what is that, 403250. We'll just say 40325 right here. But if it can hold the right here, if it can hold the bottom of these two candles and not drop below this, the 335 area. Yeah, if it can hold above 3350, then we probably will see this breakout within the next hour, I would say. Let's see that volume profile one more time. They could have a big pullback too. Don't you know, there's a lot of hype on Shiba. But depending on how much money people's got in it, you know, at some point there's going to be a price where buyers are going to turn into sellers. They can scream diamond hands all they want to, but you know, we'll see how diamond hands people are when if it starts really breaking out and starts getting up to a point that 405 or 406. We'll see who the real diamond hand holders are. Yours is 1 penny. You're holding for that 1 penny mark. I mean, if they keep burning the supply, it could get to a penny, but there's still a lot of supply to be burnt. But already, I mean, this crypto already has a ton of volume on it. It gets more volume than most of the other ones. And with the burns that's happening with the supply, you can already see the candles are getting quite a bit thicker. I mean, back here for that whole 3 or 4 months where we consolidated, you know, there wasn't very big candles, but now that it's really had this breakout, the candles are twice the size of these candles for the most part, if not bigger. So there's more people in here than there was. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do it right now. Well, Well, let's see here. We'll give it a couple more minutes to see if it's going to push back over its 34. If it pushes back over 34 here, because it's very close right now. If it can push back over at 34, then it could break out here soon. If not, then I'm going to call it a day. Because like I said, I'm not trading right now. I am all in on Shiba on this account for this swing here. I'm already up in profit. I got in yesterday before it started breaking out with this account, so I'm just holding to see how long it's gonna keep pushing up for. See, we're almost to that 34 now. There's a lot of selling still sitting there at that 34 area. Even though we broke through it a couple of times, still a bunch of selling sitting there. Yeah. If you're colorblind and you can't see the difference between the green and red candles, you may want to look at. It's kind of rough. I don't know. I have to think about that one. I don't know how you can combat that. I mean, you could do it purely off the numbers, but you're not going to know just looking at this. Like if these were all white or all orange or something, you wouldn't be able to tell which ones are buy or sells just by looking at the numbers. But to be honest, this order book on Coinbase Pro, this is really good for intraday trading. Like you wouldn't really need this green and red to know it's buy and sell. You could just know the bottom's buy and the top sell. And then you got more buyers pushing the price up than sellers. That's going to go up. If the sellers are a lot more sellers than buying, then the price will go down. Weeble has the option for yellow. It's kind of weird. Not sure why you'd want all yellow candlesticks for. Let's see if it's gonna get there. If it doesn't get, let's see, what are we on? We're on a 15-minute candle. Let's go into a 5-minute. Yeah, so you can see it on the 5-minute. Got a break right there. This 5-minute candle's fixing to close. A lot of buying coming in, but we're still not seeing that. $34 pull down yet, or close, but struggling to even get over $33.90 at the moment. Okay, let's see here. Nope, getting rejected again. At that 3390. Excuse me. The Donald Trump stock, I was talking about that earlier in the live Q&A, and we talked about it this morning in the last strip too. But I think it's going to stay volatile. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to go up or down in any general direction, but there's going to be opportunities. And we're testing at 34 now, starting to break it down a little bit. But I'd say for the next 2 weeks, the Donald Trump stock will be getting action on it. Until something else just explodes through the roof. But we're still testing that 34 area. You know, it broke over. It's testing it at support now. Yeah, it doesn't lack much. You going to a haunted house tonight, Elvis? Are you going? How? I mean, you bring an extra pair of underwear. Are you going in your full Elvis white suit, your whole white suit and everything to the haunted house? Because if you're wearing that, man, you know, with them blue suede shoes, you won't get any piss on them. And the pink, you're pulling up to the haunted house in the pink caddy. Yeah, so seeing this selling pressure, I mean, you can see it all the way up here, selling pressure. Keeping this down from 3,400. So I think this may have to consolidate for a little bit longer. Maybe, like I said, another 30 minutes if it's going to break out. But it is close. So, alright guys, I'm going to call it a night. 2 live streams back to back. Now I'm tired and hungry. We'll be back Monday morning for some more live stream trading on the stock home channel, the Framework Fortune home channel, and we'll be back probably live trading Monday here, unless Shiba Inu is still ripping and I haven't sold it yet. But surely by then it will have made some type of move and I will be out of it. Yeah, bye everybody. Appreciate you guys joining me for these live streams and being there, being active in the Framework Fortune community. It does mean a whole lot to us, and we want to keep building the community. So everybody share, hit the likes. We have plenty of likes today, so great job everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys. I'll see you on Monday.